Hi, hello. Today we are going to explain about alternative toxicity testing. Before that, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Nurul Amraza. My group mate is Muhammad Saki bin Yazid and Sufyan Abdul Rahman. What is alternative toxicity testing? Toxicity testing is performed to assess the safety or hazard presented by a substance such as industrial chemical, consumer end product, and also pharmaceutical. Alternative test methods are methods that reduce, refine, or replace the animal use. Many of the current toxicity testing methods include in the use of the laboratory animal such as mice, rat, and rabbits. Reduction, refinement, and replacement are commonly referred to as the TRS of alternative and are further defined as follows. A refinement alternative uses procedures that lessen or eliminate pain or distress in animal or enhance animal well-being. A replacement alternative uses non-animal system instead of animal use or use of phylogenetically lower species of live animal than the current test. My groupmate, which is Muhammad Shaki, will explain more about tests in vitro, and Sufyan will explain about computer model and simulation. Thank you. That's all from us. Hope to see you again. Bye.
Hi, good evening Dr. Chan. My name is Muhammad Shakir bin Yazid. So I would like to talk about alternative toxicity testing, which are in vitro tests. These tests are conducted using components of organisms that have been isolated from usual biological surroundings, such as microorganisms, cells, or biological molecules. For example, cell can be studied artificially, culture medium and protein can be examined in solution. These tests also called test tube experiment. Every test have their own advantage and disadvantage. In vitro tests also have their own pro and con. So what is the advantage? The first advantage is simplicity. This is because in vitro work by simplifies the system under study. Because of that, investigator can focus on a small amount of component that investigator want to study. Next is specificity. This is because human can study without extrapolation from an experiment animal cellular response. Lastly but not least, tests can be done by using high throughput pharmacology or toxicology. That is about advantage of this test. Now we move on to the disadvantage of in vitro test. There is only one disadvantage of this test, which is challenging to extrapolate. That is because we must be careful to avoid over-interpretation of the result. For example, scientists want to develop new viral drug to treat an infection, for example HIV. Before this drug is used, it must be moved through a in vivo test to determine it is safe and effective to use. But drugs that are effective in vitro tests should prove that to be ineffective in vivo tests because of issues associated with the delivery of drug to be affect tissue. Thank you.
I'm Sufyan bin Abdul Rahman, and I'll be explaining about a computer model and simulation toxicity testing called physiologically based pharmacokinetic modeling, or in short PBPK. What is PBPK? PBPK is a mathematical modeling technique that used to predict the absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion of synthetic or natural chemical substances in humans or animal species. It is also used in pharmaceutical research and drug development and in health risk assessment for cosmetics or general chemicals. So why PBPK? Animal testing requires the usage of animals as test subject, which means that the outcome of a toxicity testing will affect them to be either dead or alive. Animal testing also requires quite a number of test subjects in order to make the testing become more reliable. This will increase the cost and lives of the animals. Therefore, by using PBPK, researchers can cut costs and save the lives of animals from being made into being test subjects. How? So, PBPK is a mathematical model, which means that the simulation ran to conduct toxicity testing is computerized and in equation form. This put aside the requirement to use live animal subject in toxicity testing. Furthermore, as long as the researcher has the specific equation for a toxicological modeling, one can run as many tests as one wants without the need of increasing testing costs. In conclusion, PBPK is a viable method in toxicity testing as it improves one ethical manner in conducting toxicology testing without jeopardizing animal lives and reduce the cost of testing. That's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all from us. Hope to see you again. Bye.